With Sex Education Season 3 on the way, here is your time to speculate and theorise on the comings and goings of Moordale High. Join me as we go through 5 Sex Education Season 3 theories and assess their likelihood of actually happening. My name is Elliot, you're here on Hakuna MaChatter, and we're going to start at number 5. Jean will delay telling Jakob about the pregnancy. So this one feels like it's pretty much set in stone. Jean delaying telling Jakob about the pregnancy will help to ramp up the tension already set between these two characters. I can see them getting back together quite early on in this season under the pretense that Jean is now ready for a serious relationship with Jakob, but still hiding her true intentions from him up until near the end of the season. I can see the news being broken to Jakob through one of Otis's teenage angst rants after he finds out that Jean is pregnant with a new child. And that will of course form a nice little spanner in the works for Jakob and Jean going into season 4. Theory number 4. Adam's insecurities will break him and Eric up. Now, I don't want to theorize this for the sake of Eric. I love this guy and I want all the happiness in the world for him because he deserves it. He had one of the best story arcs in season 1. In fact, one of the best story arcs in the show so far. He deserves happiness in his life. I'm just not entirely sure that Adam is that happiness. Now look, Adam himself has gone through a lot. He's got the strict, distant father. He's dealing with the insecurities of his bisexuality, but a lot of his way of dealing with this kind of stuff is through aggression, anger, and bullying, and that just doesn't really vibe with me when it comes to this character, so I'm not so sure that I want him for Eric. Hashtag Team Raheem. Now, from the most recent trailer, we can see that Adam is the victim of some homophobia from some of his classmates, and I can see this bubbling his insecurities up, which will eventually mean he turns on Eric in order to distance himself from that homophobia. And yeah, I would say there's a high likelihood of that one happening. Very quickly, what theories do you have for Sex Education Season 3? I'd love to hear them in the comment section down below. Number 3, and the title of this video, are Ruby and Otis dating? So look, one of Season 2's greatest shocks were Ruby and Otis having a drunken one-night stand that resulted in Ruby needing to get the morning after pill due to them not remembering if a condom was used or not. We learned from Ruby that her father has MS, and when she feels down about it, she tends to find herself sleeping with geeky guys, and on this occasion that geeky guy was Otis. Though what set things apart was that Otis checked in with her, asked and made sure that she was okay, not just about nearly getting her pregnant, but about her father as well. And this is something that Ruby took note of. So couple that with the most recent trailer and this little picture behind me here, which looks like they are clearly holding hands, I'm kind of led to believe that they're dating. Oh, and there's also this little clip in the trailer. Oh! What? Yeah, come on. That pretty much confirms it, right? That was definitely Ruby. Number 2, someone, maybe Jackson, will sleep with the new headmaster. New headmaster, Hope, played by Jemima Kirk, seems to have a clear intention of ridding Moordale High of its infestation of sex. Therefore, if she is to meet her undoing, flirtations from one of her pupils kind of seems like a logical step in this. Before I go on, let me say, I'm not actually suggesting that she's going to sleep with a student because, yo, that's wrong. However, in classic comedy fashion, I can see an innocent situation be completely miscomprehended and taken as something worse than it actually is. But why Jackson? Well, from looking at the first teaser trailer for Season 3 where they had the sort of infomercial for coming to Moordale High, there's a moment in that trailer where Jackson tries to put his arm around the headmaster. I don't know, I can just see the look in his eyes. He's kind of vibing, thinking she's alright, and so maybe he'll try and flirt with her, leave her in an uncompromising position that maybe the old headmaster Gruff will find them in and catch out his successor. Yeah, I think this one's a little more far-fetched, but we haven't had a student fancying a teacher yet in this show, so it's got to be on the cards at some point, right? Hey, enjoying what you've seen in this video so far? Well, make sure you drop it with a like so more people can enjoy it as well. Number 1, will Otis and Maeve reopen the sex clinic? Okay, so this one is less of a theory and more just general speculation. As I mentioned earlier on this video, the new headmaster wants to curb the rampant sex going through the Moordale students with a new sex education curriculum, and from the looks of it from the trailer, it's not really a very good curriculum.
Sex will ruin your life.
No!
Yeah. So with that in mind, the students are going to need some proper sex education back in their lives. I'm going to assume that Jean is no longer on the premises giving out advice, so there's going to be a black hole there for Maeve and Otis to fill, which could lead to them finally getting together. Maeve opening up to Otis about her feelings was a crucial point in season 2, as was Otis rejecting her. But as with all shows, we know that it's only a matter of time before they finally get together. Will season 3 be that season? Well, the last shot of the trailer certainly suggests it could be. If you'd like some more sex education content from me, click this video right here to find out what new things to expect in season 3. Make sure you subscribe, turning on the bell notification, and I'll see you here next time. Hakuna MaChatter.